welcome, willkommen to your psychic tarot reading with me. There's tea, coffee, water, matcha green tea, cocoa powder. Have a seat, make yourself at home. We are going to open up the energies of your download. What I got tuning into your energies was actually very minimal. It was actually just like one little thing. There's like this black, it's like this black spot with this littler black spot, and it really kind of looks like some kind of, maybe it's like a stain, but it might be mold growing. Like you just might unearth something that's got like some black mold on it. So I don't know, that didn't come with any kind of feeling or sensation or anything. Wait a minute. Didn't come with any kind of feeling or sensation or anything. That's what I want. But that's just kind of what I got. So that's for somebody. All right, let's see what this is all about. Open up these energies. How are you guys doing on this Virgo new moon? We're heading towards our Pisces full moon. It's been so busy and so, honestly, very kind of unexpected, some unexpected things. It's just, oh no, uh-oh. I think I cut this weird. All right, it's just been very unexpected, very strange, sort of. So it's kind of, leading up to a very mystical, magical, maybe psychic, but very emotional full moon in Pisces this week. So if you guys have also been very busy, this is definitely the time to get those duckies in a row. It could feel like herding cats, but don't worry, it's about to have this watershed moment. Let's see what this black mold is thing for you guys. Tell me about the message I'm here to deliver for my people. What's going on? Ooh. I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take that one and this one since I'm like kind of holding it already. Love it. The Ace of Swords and this Eight of Swords. If there's something to come out with the Eight of Swords, it's very good that it's the Ace of Swords coming out. Okay, so right off the bat, there is a breakthrough watershed moment, but this blockage has been mental. She's giving me, there's a lot of energy up here and it's not getting down to the body. It's almost, okay, this is the thing. Your conscious mind is trying to do something, but you're not addressing the subconscious part. This is some kind of body thing I'm getting with someone, but it's like locked up. It's like you have this focus or intention, if you want to say that. You have this focus, something you want, something you are motivated by or for, and you're trying to do it, but it's stopping right here. It's not penetrating, it's not getting down into your body, and it's certainly not manifesting in your physical reality. It's a lot of locked up mental energy. We'll see where this goes. Hopefully we'll be able to do the energy work in this video. All videos are energy work, whether you're watching the news, whether you're watching reels on TikTok, whether you're watching this video, it's all energy work. So be very careful with what you're exposing yourself to. So we're going to try to figure this out and try to do the energy work with this video, with this reading. But there's 8 swords and they're all pointed down. So this might need more unpacking. We'll take a look and we'll see. This is something that you may have tried to figure out before. You've maybe tried to, this is almost like you have trouble sleeping and nothing works, or nothing works for a long time, or you try to get rid of a bad habit and nothing works, or nothing works consistently for a long time. We're going to open that up too. But don't worry, because there is some kind of breakthrough with this, and it's a mental breakthrough, but it's going to have this sort of watershed moment where it can actually, the energy can move down into the body. So that's good news. All right, what else am I here to say? What message am I here to deliver? Oh, 5 of Wands. That was on the bottom of the deck, and it was one of the cards that flew out with this. All right, so we've just had a slew of consigliere sessions with a lot of you who are having issues with your astrologers and your tarot readers and your psychics. And so and this kind of happens in waves and in like lumps where you guys will have like the same issue or like a similar problem. Like I know hex season is like, I'll get like a wave of people like having issues with hexes and curses and energy vampires and that kind of thing. And right now there's something going on with, and maybe this is Saturn retrograding in Aquarius, but there's something happening right now where it's kind of not working with people that they have other people as their counsel deities and advisors. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this Five of Wands. And I was getting it a little bit before this card popped. So here's the thing. You need to choose your counsel very, very carefully. And it's very difficult because when you are vulnerable or when you're in a low self-esteem state, you're just kind of not going to choose. It's going to be harder. It's going to be a lot harder to choose the right person. It doesn't feel like it's totally that, though. It feels like that's just sort of an example for something. She's saying that you're giving too much weight or power to what someone says. Oh, this could be like a doctor or something. This is like you're giving too much seriousness and weight to what someone is telling you, maybe because of their education or their credentials, or maybe it's like a family member, or maybe it's someone, I don't know. But it's like if something is not resonating with you and you're getting like some weird gut feeling, that's amazing that that's coming through, first of all, because you're locked up mentally. So don't gaslight yourself about what you're feeling about this person. This is someone that is trying, that you feel like is supposed to be trying to help you, but they're really not helping you. And it might not even be that they're like, trying to undermine you or hurt you. We're gonna open that up. Be very careful with who you choose to receive guidance from and receive counsel and advice from, because it's, I remember when I first got on YouTube and I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching someone, but they were talking about how astrologers will tell you, like some bad astrologers will tell you things to set you up, like to look at your astrology and then just tell you like the worst things or the wrong things to set you up for something. So, it's a little bit like, just be very careful. And it's a little bit, maybe for some of you, this is like competitive. If you are a psychic tarot reader or an astrologer, just be impeccable. I mean, it's kind of that simple. But I don't know what this, we're going to open that up. What's going on? But there's something this is part of what's been locking you up. So if this is like a therapist, or if this is a primary care provider, this could just be simply like a bad diagnosis. Maybe your doctor is just really lazy, or they're addicted to drugs themselves and they're a high functioning heroin addict, or they're a misogynist and they're giving you terrible health care. Think that way. Think in all of those different ways. So we're gonna take a look. We're gonna open that up more. What else is going on? The full moon in Pisces, if anyone's watching this on or around September the 6th, 7th, 8th to the 10th, this could be really resonating with you. Full moons bring things out like secrets to the surface, and they expose things. So this might be something not healthy for you that's going to be exposed soon. What else am I here to convey? And you have the Seven of Wands. This is very defensive. This is very, very defensive. Wow. All right. So someone's not budging. Someone is really not budging. I'm not sure if that's you or if that's, let's see, where is this going? There's like a whole, there's something, there's a lot happening here. I'm going to take all of this. So we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Look at this. Wait, let me just get this sort of where you can sort of see it. Bear with me. Thank you kindly. All right. So this glob over here is telling me that this is difficult. This is a difficult relationship. This is like the family member that wants it to look, you know, they care. There is some kind of love or affinity here. This could be a friendship, this could be a coworker, you know, any form of relationship. But there's something a little bit off about this, and you know, I'm just not really trusting of this. Not trusting of it. Okay. Okay, so this is an intimate partnership. This is like some kind of relationship, and someone is not very convinced or very, something's up. Something's wrong in this relationship or in this partnership. There's something going on with like the trust issue. So, you know, if this is someone that is working for you, or if this is someone that you're in love with, this could definitely be boss and coworker. This could be employer employee. This could be your family to family. This could be spousal stuff. This could be doctor patient. And in this connection, it feels like both are sort of withholding from the other. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be very, very tricky, because both of them they're holding back. Both of them are feeling a little bit guarded. Very, very guarded. So this is going to be a tricky one. This is going to be very, very tricky. This chair is not as easy for sitting with my legs crossed. Okay. Alrighty. So I feel like we have enough here. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing that someone used to smoke. Maybe marijuana, maybe cigarettes, maybe someone used to smoke. You might want to smoke again. And the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, Six of Pentacles, and then these two queens. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, the bottom of the deck. This is your overall energy. So overall, this is about, it might be between these two people. It might be between two women. Does not have to be. Oh man, you know what? Be very careful with people that you're asking to give you input on your relationships specifically. Specifically. Okay, so overall, this is honestly about opening yourself up to the flow of two-way abundance from universe, and it's playing out in relationships. So, you know, sometimes we're the hand that gives, and sometimes we're the hand that receives. Sometimes we're giving guidance and advice. Sometimes we need guidance and advice. When you are the giver, it could be so life-changing for the person receiving your love, your time, your energy, your generosity, your kindness from the top to your heart. You know, it could be absolutely life-changing. These two individuals are established. They have their own little kingdoms. They have their own lives. They're very well preserved. I'm not sure if it's not women, this could still just be like the feminine energy in both of you. I've been realizing that when I use my divine masculine energy, maybe it's because I've been through my ego deaths, but I'm getting a lot better reception. I'm getting a lot better response from people when I'm being a divine masculine. So, you know, this might just be the feminine energy in two individuals, which is that trusting, nurturing, safety creating energy. I was talking recently on the Patreon about the toxic Queen of Cups. So let me talk about the higher vibration. This doesn't have to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. It can be, it doesn't have to be. This is someone that already has this manifestation trick figured out. because they can generate such strong emotions within themselves. This is in the body, this is in the physical body. The secret to abundance is to give your time, your love, your energy, money, resources, etc., sexuality, when something moves your soul, when you are really, really inspired from the pit of your heart in a direction or to a person or a project or a vocation or a career. Okay, she's showing me a doctor. Why is she showing me a doctor? Hold on. She's showing me a doctor, but it doesn't feel like this example of like someone that's supposed to help you that's not really helping you. It's something else. I feel like we're going to come back to that. Back to this. So when you give from a place that moves your soul, you know, when, you know, think of the bonds that you have in your, when you feel really moved to form a bond with someone else, what follows is you act from a place of genuine authenticity. So when you're moved to give your time, your energy, your attention, when you're attracted to someone, when you're curious, when you want to support someone or something or a creative project, or you have a muse and you feel inspired, then you act. Honestly, as a creative person, as a writer, I love having muses. It's exciting for me to experience being inspired by someone. I feel like I have all of the fun. They're just beautiful, gorgeous, lovely whatevers, you know, like they get to be like the little sun. You know, the sun shines 24/7. You know, we only have sundown because of our rotation, but that sun is always shining. So it's like your sun. What is that in your life? What is your sun? What is your light? What is just giving you energy the more you engage with it? Because when you are inspired, like with a muse, you give, you act from a place of authentic love and inspiration. You act from a place of genuine love and authenticity. You act from a place of authentic generosity. That's the energy work of abundance. And remember, abundance is the portal of two-way flow. It flows out of you and then it flows back to you. The tricky part here is not judging the when and the how. It comes back. It was kind of crazy what some of the things that I've been manifesting that I just would have never put it together how it could have come in. You know what I'm saying? And so it's exciting. It is more exciting to just kind of let everything go and just trust. Because remember, when you have a real belief that's built from the thoughts that you're thinking and that attitude that you have, that's like a temporary state of being. But your beliefs are a longer sustaining thought that you have. Whatever that happens to be. If you reinforce that belief and you really live and embody that belief, which is what we all already do on a conscious or unconscious level, but you know what we do here, what we do on the Patreon, it's consciously accessing states of awareness, right? That's what this is about. That's what this whole thing is about. So we have some weird bad flow, like maybe you're giving but you're not receiving, or you're receiving too much and you're not putting back in. You know, there's a portal open in your life right now with a person or a situation or a job. Okay, so the doctor that I saw, she just showed it to me again. It's a doctor about to go to work. I feel like we're going to build off of that. I feel like she's like giving me breadcrumbs of information here. You got to close up these portals that are open that you're not, that's not balanced. It's not an equal balanced two-way flow. Because once you close up those bad portals that are draining you, and then you open up maybe some portals, or you just reinforce the good portals where you are authentically inspired to give from that genuine place in your heart, or not. Maybe it's just creative and you have a muse, but it's going to be something. That's when you enter the healthy portal of reward. That puts you on the path of two-way abundance. That opens this bigger portal with the universe. And it's just happening through peoples and situations and circumstances. I feel like someone's caught in their head because all that energy is like stuck up here. So you either don't believe that or you don't trust it. But when you open this up, that's what this reading is about. That's when you can give and receive fluidly in this state. So that's the goal. That's the overall with this Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. It's really interesting. It's almost like two parts. These specific two queens, that Queen of Pentacles has mastered it in their own unique way. They're very, that's like they've manifested everything. They have everything down pat. They take really good care of themselves. That Queen of Pentacles always takes really good care of themselves. And very much a master of that physical realm, that physical reality. And it's not totally Newtonian. This Queen of Pentacles isn't always physically putting in effort to receive and physically putting in effort to create physically. They're also channeling and taking really good care of themselves spiritually and emotionally to build their little kingdom. Whereas the Queen of Cups, this healthy Queen of Cups, is more dominantly manifesting from like the quantum field, let's say, where they are generating such strong emotions. Or this is either like a person and like very relationship focused, like maybe that is some kind of matriarch or something, or this could also be someone that's very spiritual. This could also be someone that's very creative. But this is these two together, it's kind of giving me like magician energy, like taking inspiration from above and grounding it down into physical manifestation, like writing. Writers, we're always taking in and we're always seeing what's around. And when we have an idea, that's when we, not like that, but you know what I'm saying. That's when we make it real. And then we have a script or a novel or your next great American novel. So there's some shadow of all of this though. Okay, so we're going to open this up more. There's some, like, I don't know if you're getting like bad advice or if you're trying to work a portal to get more, that's not giving you anything back. Okay, so she's saying, this must be very specific. You might be like a doctor or something, but she's saying that there's like someone about to be a doctor, but they don't want to be a doctor anymore. All right, let's start opening this up. It's funny. I guess it's going to be The Nightmare Before Christmas. Guess it's going to be the This Is Halloween. Which is really funny. I just read a really great spec script that took place on Halloween. Oh, are you guys excited for your surprise? We have a surprise, a Halloween surprise. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell for notifications so you get all of your messages and that you can get in on the surprise. All right, let's take a look at this Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This looks a little bit stressful. Gonna lie, I'm not. What's this Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, please? It's the world. And the Two of Swords, Two of Needles, and the Nine of Potions, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Candles, the Pumpkin King, and the King of Wands. you need this person to break through the mental. This person, it's you or it's somebody that you're connecting to. This person, it's almost like they have a space helmet, like an astronaut. It's like they have this energetic prism around their head that keeps all of the energy like up here. And it's not like whatever they're trying to do, whether this is like manifesting or healing or something, it's like they're trying to do it, but the energy is not penetrating the body. It's like there's something with the body too. I don't really know what it is, but it's just their subconscious is not letting this happen. But they're like super heady. You need this King of Candles. You need this Pumpkin King. You need this King of Wands. That's gonna have this King of Wands is gonna have the answer. Going to break through the stalemate. There could be maybe many different diagnoses that doctors are giving you. There could be many jobs that just don't work out. There could be people that you're dating that you just never connect with them. There could be friends that you never get like really close with them. They don't really resonate with you. There could be, I'm getting like this series of things, or maybe you're trying to fix something medically that doesn't get fixed ever, or it's like very difficult to diagnose something that is the issue. Maybe you don't even know what the thing is. This King of Wands can help you. It's not going to be easy though. There has to be some kind of ending. There has to be some mature ending here, wrapping this up to get your wish coming true. To be free of something. This could be, okay, for someone, this is trying to free up trauma in the body. You might feel like you're, like you don't feel from the neck down, or that nothing happens. There's something like that. I don't know what that is, but all of your energy or someone's energy is like from the neck up. So if you get throat stuff, or you have like frogs in the throat, or you get choked up, or like anything like that, it's like that's where maybe it gets stuck. Blockages there. I kind of want to dig into that even more, but we're going to move on. What's this Five of Wands? This is where I was getting like the bad advisor, or the bad doctor, or the bad what's this Five of Wands? You might be arguing with your therapist and knowing that you're right, but giving your power away because they have like a degree, or they have, I don't know, something. That's kind of that feels like a weird like power imbalance or something. What's this Five of Wands? Why is the Five of Wands showing up? Thank you. And it's the Lovers. Okay, so it's someone you're in love with. It's someone that you're in a romantic relationship with. For some of you that are not, if you're not single, it's that person that you're with. You're dating this person, you're married to this person. You feel like you have to listen to them because you're married to them. You feel like you have to listen to them because you're dating them, or you're in a long-term relationship with them, and you're not agreeing on something. And if you're single, this is work and profession. This is absolutely some kind of business partnership that maybe you agree that there's a problem with the app you're developing, or the whatever, but both of you have totally different ideas of how to fix it, or what to do, or what it needs. And you maybe are feeling like inclined, like you have to listen to them, maybe because they're an app developer and you're not an app developer. Or, it's like, it feels like that. And they feel like you need to listen to them because they're the app developer and they should know how it goes. And you are not. It's like, it's just sort of very discordant. Someone gets stomach aches. Someone has digestive issues too. It's probably this Queen of, it might be the more emotional one. But I'm getting that. I'm getting like you might feel stuff in your stomach. You might feel something happening You might feel something happening there. Okay, what is this Seven of Wands? What is this defensiveness? Oh, that came out fast. The Five of Presents. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is Halloween. Halloween. I'm just going to say it. You're defensive over your toxic portal. You're defensive over the portal that is barren. You are defensive over the portal that is not giving you anything. Oh my God. Thank you. She gave me the answer. I love when that happens. Okay. Remember the doctor. The student that's about to be a doctor, but they don't want to be a doctor. This is like you've spent $400,000 in schooling to become a doctor, and you're about to be a doctor, and you realize that this portal is dry. You have no authentic inspiration. You are not moved and motivated from your heart to be a doctor anymore. For some of you, this is a professional thing that you want to abandon. And for some of you, it's your long-term relationship or your marriage. The portal is empty. It's like a black hole. It's not a portal, it's a black hole. This is supposed to be the equal give and take. This is supposed to be the two-way flow of abundance. So if you have a black hole that's just sucking your time, your money, your energy, your resources, and it's not giving anything to you in return, why are you defending it? Why are you standing up for it? Why? Okay, here's what I'm going to say. If you're the doctor that has come to this realization, even if you were my querent, and in my private practice, you guys are freaking awesome. Like, I know there's like hundreds of you I haven't met yet, but honestly, I know every single one of you are freaking amazing. I know it. Because you guys will book with me and say that you've been watching me for like a couple of years and have these amazing lives and have these interesting problems and issues and perspectives and be very fascinating. I feel very privileged, very lucky. The honor and privilege truly, truly is mine. So I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I would tell you in my private practice. If it's not from the genuine place of authentic love, generosity, if you're not moved, if your soul is no longer moved to become a doctor or to be in this marriage, it's okay to leave. It's okay to not be a doctor. It's okay to get divorced. That is okay. If it's turned into a black hole, and if it's not a portal, because you are worthy of receiving just as much as you give. In a job, in a work situation, working for a shitty employer that doesn't care about you, you are worth more than that. You deserve an employer that is thoughtful of you. If you are no longer receiving, when you come home from work, you're drained. Come home from school and you're drained. You come home to your spouse or your relationship, your live-in girlfriend or boyfriend, and you're drained. It's draining. That's siphoning your life force away from you. It's become a black hole and not a portal any longer. And it's okay to close it up. It's okay. It really, really is. There's a way to lovingly close up that black portal and send it off. And to open up portals where there's that two-way flow of abundance. So this is, I don't want you to take this personally and think that I'm judging your jobs and careers and relationships. It's not about the relationship. It's not about the profession or the job or the project. It's about your relationship to abundance. It's about your sense of worthiness. It's about your faith and belief in the abundance of the universe. This is really about you interacting with the quantum field. So this, whatever emotions are coming up as we're doing this reading, analyze them, because this is not about the person or the vocation or the project. It's about you. So what does it say about you? What does it say about you? That's the important thing. Because at the time that I'm getting into this energy right now, you are defensive, protecting the black hole. So if you're not ready to let it go, you're not ready to let it go. If you want to keep putting into the black hole, then you're not ready to let it go. Because at this point, you're totally defending it. You're not ready to come around to, you're not ready to come around to that kind of idea of letting the job go, or not becoming a doctor, or getting divorced, or, changing your entire life. So if this is resonating for you and you're on the other side of it, your person, they're not ready yet. They're not ready. They're going to be very defensive. They're going to cling onto their black hole. Which is weird, because they're not happy in it. Like your app isn't done. Your work project isn't the way you want it. Your relationship still sucks. So that's kind of interesting. But all of this over here, it's like you're defensive in this too. I hear that someone kind of wants like a break to work on it, or a break to, I don't know. If you're hiring people, if you have people under your, if you're paying people or hiring people, or maybe you have people under your tutelage or something, maybe the people that you've hired want to take a break. Or maybe you are telling your team to take a break and maybe work on something else. It feels like someone might ask for a break. And if this is like a long-term relationship or a marriage, I don't feel like it's like a break up type of break. It doesn't really feel like that. Like you guys are maybe both mirroring each other. Maybe you're both just not ready to, I don't know, acknowledge like emptiness, or acknowledge lack, or acknowledge feelings of unworthiness, or, you know what I'm saying? Or acknowledge feelings of victimhood or something. People not ready to like say that or acknowledge that. So it feels more like maybe just a break from whatever the issue is. Like, let's just table it. It's kind of how it feels. Like, let's just, like the doctor that already paid $400,000 to learn how to become a doctor. It'd be like that person going, I'm just not going to think about it right now. I'm just going to take the test. I'm just going to take the exams. I'm just not going to think about it right now. We'll see how I feel after I go through everything and become the doctor. Let me just see how I feel my first couple of years being a doctor. But be careful there, because you keep tabling something and it's just going to that's like avoidance. That's, denial. And that's still an active black hole. It's still going to take something out of you, whether this is a professional project that you're trying to make it work. You want it to work. Honestly, this is the thing, guys. So I've told this story before too. So I don't remember what year it was, but it was when Amber Heard first came out, like real, young, hot and cute and interesting. And she was like a muse for me for a little bit. And I started writing a script for her. And I just thought she was great. I thought she was, she's got this like Taurus sexiness about her, that earthy, real attractive, back then. And so I started writing. I love having a muse. It's so much, it's for me, it's for my experience. It has nothing to do with whoever I'm inspired by. It's like, I love to feel inspired. Anyway, so I started writing for her, and then I read this interview that she did. And I could tell she lied. It wasn't obvious in the interview. I remember she said something else about a book that she claimed to have loved and read. That was one of her favorite books. And in this new interview that I read of hers, the response to the question just wasn't, it was not resonant. Like, it just did not line up with this book. It's like one of my favorite books. And I was like, if you really read that book, or if you really felt how you said you felt about this book, you would not have that kind of a response. So I just knew that, and that just turned me off. Inauthenticity, lies, it's immediate turn off, So that was that. So that's how I knew that she was lying. And then we broke it down during the Depp Heard trial. That was an exciting time. That is such not a milestone, but that's such like a dated thing, like in life, like 2022, the Depp Heard trial. Anyway, okay, we're gonna open this up. I just want to make sure that you're hearing me correctly. With Mercury about to go retrograde, I want to make myself extra clear. Extra clear. Okay, so like I said, this feels more like you're either defending a shitty doctor that is like super shitty, or you're defending your shitty spouse. I'm sorry, that's a mean thing to say. Whatever, you're defending this black hole. You're defending something that you're putting a lot into it, but you're not getting anything out of it. Let me put it that way. Let me be a little gentler. Be a little gentler. All right, let's open this up. What's this? Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands for my people, for whoever this message is for. Make sure you do all the things, like, subscribe, bell for notifications so you get all of these messages. And it's another 5. It's the 5 of Potions. What have I done? All is lost. This was such a sad moment in the film. This was so sad. This was so sad for poor old Jack. Okay. 5 of Cups. Guys, you have all of the 5s, except you have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, except the 5 of Swords. Okay, so they're all tests. They're all... Okay, thank you. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see 555, and wherever you see the 555, that's your black hole. Okay, that's your black hole. If you go to your doctor's office, or you're paying your dentist bill at the front office, and your bill is 555, that is your freaking like angel number clue and confirmation for this reading that that's the black hole when you see 555 for someone. It feels like it's really sad to confront that this is turned into a black hole. It looks like it used to be a portal. It looks like it used to be, that's a 2 of Cups. I love the 2 of Cups. That's like a best friend energy, camaraderie, comradeship. It's beautiful energy. But it's with the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So this is like, okay, so someone defending this black hole, it's an overcompensation. You know, it's like your friend telling you about their wife that keeps, you know, cheating on them, and you're like trying to gently layer it in, like, well, maybe it's time to give up, you know. And it's not even like giving up. It, you know, maybe it's just better. It's just healthier for everyone. And they're like, no, 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 no. You know, it's kind of like that, where it's like it's just too. It's too much of an emotional labor. It's too much of an emotional, you know. But the emotions, you feel it. Someone does. Maybe it's both of you. Maybe it's one of you. But you definitely someone feels it, that, or you hired someone. The interview was great. Even maybe starting working with them was awesome, and it's just turned into a drain. Remember, you want to stay in this state of abundance fluidly. You want a fluid flow. Guys, I'm very often inspired. I'm a Sun Neptune person, so I'm always like, you know, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my psychic placements in astrology, Sun Neptune, Sun conjunct Neptune. And it really is very lovely. It's very, I'm like half in the other world all the time. So it's really clear and obvious to me when I'm not getting that, when there's, that's why it was hard for me to have like a regular job. You know, like, this is really hard for me. Like, I can't stand it. I can't, it's just, I didn't know that every single workplace was going to have some form of corruption, racism, classism, sexism, ageism. You know, I didn't get that. I didn't know that. So, you know, this is very defensive. Someone's very defensive of this, you know. So you bring the person on. You have the team. You spend me. Be careful of the sunken cost fallacy. Our brain has evolved to take shortcuts in thinking, shortcut judgments to survive, to continue our lives. However, we have these fallacious reasonings, and we have these cognitive biases, and they can undermine our success. They can undermine our relationships. They can undermine us getting what we really want. And one of those fallacies is the sunken cost fallacy. It's saying, I spent $40,000 on this. It has to work. I put 10 years in this relationship. I have to get something back. It has to work, you know. So you keep putting in, but it's a black hole. And I feel like maybe one or both of you know that deep down inside. And it is sad. Like, there was love here, or there is love here, but there's something, what is it? All right, I'll take a little bit of a nosy peek to see if I can see what this is to help you out. This feels more like this one. All right, bringing out the rose gold astral. I really want to put my feet up, but I'm going to be very respectful and not do that. It's like the end of day. I thought I had some free time to take a shower and wash my hair. Then I realized, Natalie, you have to do Wednesday's reading for YouTube. And then I was like, that's why I thought I had some extra time. This Virgo new moon has, guys, been so busy taking care of stuff, just taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of the things, all the important things. All right. We will go into that. Let me take a look at this Nine of Cups, the Two of Swords, the World, and the King of Candles. The Pumpkin King. How are we on time? We have to wrap this up. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. whoever's got the mental, okay, there's something with the body that you're like not connecting to your body, or you're not feeling stuff, or like, I don't know, there's something there. That if that resonates with you, if that's like a real issue with you, then book a reading with me. But if that's not the issue, I really feel like there's been a lot of energy work in this reading that you've got your message. That's what that Ten of Swords is speaking to, is this mental helmet. This mental astronaut helmet. All right, and super quick, what's this? We'll do this one, the Five of Cups. What's all this? Oh, it's magic. We've got the Three of Cups and we've got the Ace of Wands. Don't mind my bruises. I'm like ripe fruit. I bruise very, very easily. Okay, so the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. If this is like a couple's relationship, you guys are getting more fulfillment from friends, groups, and associations, but not in the intimate connection, one-to-one. If this is professional, you're probably going to start a new venture with a friend, with a group, with an association. You might start a whole nother team. You might assemble a whole new project or a whole new team with a friend or someone you know, a new creative venture. You're going to cut your losses if this is business for you. Okay. What is any guidance I can give to my people? Hold on, something else is coming through. I'm getting the shadow side of the generosity thing. If this is professional for you, be very careful that people are not guilting you. This is being careful of like the people you're getting guidance from, who you're getting feedback from, all that kind of thing. Like if this is professional, people could be using your generosity against you somehow, or using that generosity, or like if someone could be using, maybe you gave someone a job, or maybe someone gave you a job, or someone was generous to you and they're using that generosity, they're using that gift as a means to control you or as a stepping stone to power over you. If this is the couple, it's a stepping stone to power, status, or righteousness. So your partner that you're in love with is seeing something totally different. They need you to fulfill a role in their life, a status or power or righteousness. It's like something maybe visual or something. So this is not about your relationship or your marriage. It's not about your work, profession, situation. This is about opening your heart to the sacred balance of the universe. But you got to make the choices. You got to close up the black holes, and you got to be open to the portals when they come along. Okay, we have the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. So if someone, this is like, I don't want to break up with my boyfriend because of what everyone's going to think of me. I don't want to get divorced because of what everyone's going to say about it. They're not living your life. They're not, okay. Or I don't want to abandon this professional venture because people will think I'm a failure. Cut your losses. Let go of what other people think. Whoa. Yes, take my guidance. I only have these little things popping around and sliding in my chair. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions, but I'm right. It is time to embrace who you really are. So if honestly, like someone here is still going to be very defensive and protect their black hole. Maybe this is your Mars retrograde in Gemini. I don't know. So things got to take time. Things got to take time. Or chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. That was funny. Because I'm like, it's got to take time. So for some of you, you're going to This is like your wake up call. This is your like, no, the time is right now. This is my confirmation. You're seeing the 555, you know, and it's like, okay, this is it. I got it. Message received. Opening up a new portal, closing out the black holes. I love you guys. Take very good care. Until next time, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful head startings.